I know it's gonna be hard to see, but I'm removing the oil filter first. There's my oil draining. It's gonna drop any time here. Okay, let's grab a new one. Let's make sure this gasket stayed in here, and it did. I was changing the oil on this one last time. Okay, the oil filter is in place now. I just have to remove this drain plug. There you go. So the oil is draining. I'm gonna wait and then I'll get ready to put this Mobile 1 in here. Full synthetic. The engine oil is still draining. I'm gonna remove this cover to access my transmission drain plug. Okay, so it's just two bolts holding it. There we go. It's gonna be hard to see. Maybe like that. Well, it's the drain plug right there. You can use 3/8 ratchet to loosen it up. Okay guys, so I put the drain plug back for the engine oil and everything. Now I'm gonna be draining that transmission fluid. Let's see, right here. I already loosened up the drain plug. Okay, there it is. Draining. Well, it's a little dark. 85,000 miles on this thing without changing the transmission fluid. So yeah, but you know, I think you can see through, yeah, if you look at the fluid. But still, it's a good idea to change it as, you know, as often as possible. While the transmission is draining, I'm gonna fill it up with engine oil. Okay, I did clean it up earlier, so. Plug is all cleaned up and it's going back in. It pretty much finished draining. So I'm gonna tighten everything up, put everything back here, and start refilling the transmission fluid. Go, everything is back in here. I'm using for that, I already put 1 quart in there. For the higher mileage cars, I use the transmission Lucas. This is basically like an additive, makes your fluid thicker. Um, and yes, I've always used this on the, higher mileage transmissions and never had any problems. So you don't have to comment saying that this is something that's not recommended. I've always used this Lucas and I really like it. And I've used this on my W123 Mercedes and all the other cars. Works really good. So this 1 quart is gonna go in. Alright, so transmission is filled up. Filled up a half of it and the whole thing of Lucas. And we can start it up. Let it run, let it warm up. Run it through the gears. Okay, there's no leaks, everything is looking good. I know it's a little dark for you guys. I don't have a flashlight with me, just my phone. So, yeah, we'll let it run. Shut it off once it gets hot. Check the levels. Okay, now it's time to replace the cabin filter. This is a new one, this is the old one. Right there has so much junk, so you just pull down the glove box. You don't need any tools or anything. So it's running. I just reset the oil light, and I'm gonna go for a test drive. All right, she drives pretty smooth. Yeah, there was some fire over there, guys. That's why there's a lot of smoke you can see. It's crazy. There's like condominiums over there, and right now it's like what, 9 p.m. and the firefighters have been trying to put it out since like 2 p.m. today. It's crazy, and they're still working on it. But other than that, I mean, this car is okay. It's crazy. There's a lot of people here, just standing and watching how the firefighters are working. It's crazy. Right there.